All right, welcome to Chapter 2, Lesson 4, Competing in the Colonies. So, as you can see, we got North America, Canada, North America, South America, Central America, and all these different colonies are being set up, or settlements, in the Americas, primarily dominated by the Spanish at the time, also Portugal, French, and England. So we got a few new countries that are going to be joining us in owning some of the colonies in the new land or the new world. So, what are the consequences when cultures interact? What were the religious motives behind the Age of Exploration? How did French and Dutch settlements compare to the Spanish colonies? Um, so, the Church of England at the time, very dominated by Christianity. So, Christians, their religion was split up into two primarily dominated churches at the time, Catholic and Protestant. So, Catholic was the only church that they had at the time. And there was a brave man by the name of Martin Luther who started the Protestant church in Europe. So, as you can see in this picture, he's nailing in a long list of complaints on the Catholic Church. So, as you can see, Martin Luther disagreed with the beliefs of the Roman Catholic Church. He created a list of arguments against the Catholic belief. He came up with 95 problems, and he didn't like how much wealth and power the church had at the time. In England, the church was like the White House. It was very in charge of the government and very wealthy and had lots of power. So basically, he formed the Protestant church that had different beliefs. And this message spread across Europe, and people followed him into the Protestant church. This Protestant Reformation, a Reformation is basically a movement of people becoming Protestants, and it caused problems. So the Spanish actually went to war. The Spanish Armada, or the Spanish ships, fought against the British. And at the time, Spain had the strongest armada or navy, and they actually lost. So the British took over the Spanish Armada, and they were able to start their own colonies in North America. So we got some new players in the Age of Exploration. England has now joined us. France has now joined us. And the Netherlands has now joined us. All three of these. So what was their goal? To discover the Northwest Passage to India. So they started exploring through North America, as you can see here, trying to find a faster route to trade with Asia. Why? Because they would become rich, and it would be a lot easier and make their lives easier if they found a faster route. So someone by the name of Henry Hudson was an explorer for the Dutch. Basically, he sailed up here and through here to try to find the Northwest Passage. North America's settlements. So at the time, Spain and France believed in the Catholic Church. Spain and France. And then the Protestant Church was dominated by the English, or England, and the Netherlands, the Dutch. So again, the churches were split in their beliefs. Each country kind of took up each religion in North America. So the Europeans explored North America, tried to spread Christian faith through the Native Americans and the colonists. Religious differences in Europe caused rivalry between their settlements in America. And then we also have the English, the French, and the Dutch again that are trying to find the Northwest Passage. So Spain versus France. The French claimed the Treaty of Tordesillas. French Protestant colony at Fort Caroline attacked by the Spanish. Spanish create St. Augustine in Florida, and then Spanish defeat the French and colonize Florida. So Spain is kind of taken over on the French in this part.